filled with a lot of blessings. So just getting that year of being able to play this year just helped me a lot, and just to grow and build relationships at Ohio State. I'm just really grateful for it.
Justin, what does it mean this year to be one of the representatives that will be up for the Heisman Trophy award?
It means a lot. It's definitely a dream come true. I didn't know that I'd be in this position, so just being in this position now is just unbelievable. I really can't tell you how much I've really dreamed about this because I just never would have thought I'd be here.
Justin, has this year exceeded what you thought when you left Georgia in terms of what you've been able to do with your team and individually?
I think at first the expectations weren't as high, but I think as I got around the team more and I kind of saw what I think we're capable of, just being around those guys more, being around Coach Day and all those guys, I think we get a lot of confidence out of that. So just being around those guys, I think just gave us confidence as a team and as a group.
What was your biggest transition from Georgia over to Ohio State?
Really, the biggest transition was the weather, but but other than that, it was all the same. Great coaches, of course, at both places, and just great players at both places.
Obviously, since high school, you've been compared to Trevor Lawrence. What's it like to get that opportunity in college? I see your face lighting up already.
I mean, me and Trevor have been going at it for a long time. Of course, he's a great quarterback. We actually have the same quarterback coach, and we've been training together since I don't know when. But yeah, he's a great quarterback, and I can't wait to play him.
And obviously, the only time that you've kind of really faced up against him was that Elite 11 when you won the MVP. Reflect on that a little bit. Like, what was it like to? I mean, because obviously coming out of high school, you were billed as the dual threat guy, and he was the better passer, I guess. And what was it like to kind of put your arm on display a little bit?
It was great. I kind of knew what I had to bring to the table, so I'm just glad I got to display it there.
And knowing that was coming, I know obviously you guys wanted that #1 seed, but are you a little bit happy that you get Clemson with the chance to kind of show out against Justin a little bit?
I just think that the whole team's happy for the opportunity just to be in the playoffs. So no matter for 1, 2, 3, or 4, well, we're just happy to be there.
Justin, the year that you had and being the offensive system you were in, was it kind of a relief for you to kind of feel like you're in a system that suits what you're able to do?
I think Coach Day does a great job utilizing my skill set and just bringing out just what I can bring to the table for the team and help the team out the most.
Terrell Reed said he cut it up with you a little bit at the hotel.
Yeah, that's my boy.
How else was it? Have you kept in touch with some of your friends from your Georgia season?
Yeah, I talked to some of the guys from Georgia pretty much every day. I mean, of course, I built great friendships there and great relationships there. So just talking to those guys every day and kind of just keeping those friendships alive are pretty important.
Who are some of those guys?
It's really too many in the name, really. So yeah, a lot.
How different are the systems? Obviously, one's a pro style, one's a spread option, but how much more does Ohio State necessarily play to your capabilities?
I think the passing games are pretty much different in both, but I think Ohio State's starting to incorporate more pro style things and more under center. So I mean they're pretty similar in terms of concepts and stuff like that. So I think just Coach Day does a great job building the offense around his players and really just kind of game planning and to have the most success.
Justin, can you speak to just the opportunity to get to transfer from one school to another? Some people think of it as kind of an easy way out, but why you chose to go that process and just now that everything's worked out the way it has, why that was the right decision for you?
I just think people have different perspectives. Of course, people want to say we're running from competition, but it's really just another, I guess, place to display our talent. Because of course, I think every football player out there in college football wants to play on the field. So we do it because we love the game. So I mean, if they don't like it, then that's that really.
What's your pregame playlist? What you listening to before you get on the field?
It's different. So I listen to I might listen to Summer Walker, like fat upbeat music, Gunna, Young Thug, pretty much a variety of things. So yeah.
Justin, how does everything you went through at Georgia prepare you for the success that you've had this year?
I just think the stuff that I went through at Georgia not only prepared me for the football life, but I think it actually made me a stronger person in kind of facing adversity and when times don't go your way in life. I think it's made me a stronger person. So just going through that stuff at Georgia, I'm just grateful for it, really.
Were there some hurt feelings leaving Georgia?
Yeah, I mean, all the players there knew I didn't want to leave Georgia, so but at the end of the day, I just had to do what was best for me.
What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Justin, you talked about, growth as a man and all that good stuff. How is Ryan Day, that's Coach Day, helped you grow as a man? What kind of man is he, take us behind the curtain a little bit?
I think Coach Day does a great job actually connecting with his players and kind of building a personal relationship with him, with them. So just kind of seeing the personal side of Coach Day and actually getting to know him and kind of a family guy. So just getting to know Coach Day, he's definitely helped me a lot, not only in the game of football but in life. So he's just talking to me about real life things, and I'm grateful for it.
Do you feel like that there is potential for the offensive system at Georgia to be able to have a player who can make plays, both throwing but also running as well?
I think there is. I mean, I think Coach Coley, of course, he's a great coach, great offensive-minded coach. Coach Smart is a great defensive coach. So I think put all of the athletes there and just all the talent Georgia has, I think they can definitely be one of the better teams in the nation.
You said you didn't want to leave. Was it a lack of opportunity, or what was it?
There was a multitude of reasons that I probably won't get into, but it was just all the friendships and relationships I built there. It was just hard for me to leave.
Have you had a chance to move your eyes forward and look towards Clemson, or have you kind of been enjoying Heisman week?
No, not really. Me and Coach Day, we've been talking about what they do on defense, so we're kind of starting the game plan for them right now. And he just told me to look at some films and some looks that they may give us.
Justin, your high school is getting ready to play for a state championship against Alatoona, backyard rivals.
Yep.
How much do you keep in touch with your guys, and do you have a message that you want to send to Harrison for this weekend?
I talked to Coach Dickman and Coach Hangold a good bit, and I talked to a few guys on the team still. But if there was one message, I'd go and give them, especially playing Alatoona. Just we've owned that rivalry for what, I think 2 or 3 years now. So don't let them get it now, really. So just keep doing what we've been doing.
You got hurt a couple of years ago, made the quarterfinals with Gavin at quarterback. How different would it have been that year, do you think, if you were still healthy and being able to play?
I think without a doubt we'd have won the state championship, really.
You seen Burrow much on film?
Not really. I mean, of course I've seen highlights of him, but I haven't sat down and watched LSU play. But I mean, everyone knows he's having a great season. So.
Is he talked about much in the building, given his past there? Is he talked about much in the building?
I mean, Chase might make a few jokes. I mean, we always joke around like, if Joe wouldn't have left, blah blah blah, you would be starting blah blah blah. So we always mess with each other like that. But yeah, I mean, he's a great quarterback and a great overall player.